Welcome to PreMath. In this video tutorial, we have got this triangle with these three vertices. As you can see over here, our vertex A is 2, 4, vertex B is 3, negative 1, and vertex C is negative 3 and 3. And now we are going to find the area of this triangle. And in this video, I am going to share with you 5 different methods to find the area of this triangle. So let's go ahead and get started with the solution. And here's the very first method. So let's focus on these vertices, these order pairs 2, 4, 3, negative 1, and negative 3, 3. I can write them down vertically 2, 4, 3, negative 1, negative 3 and 3, and once again these first numbers I'm going to repeat them over here. I'm going to just copy them again, and here's our next step. Let's go ahead and cross multiply these numbers. So 2 times negative 1 is going to be negative 2, 3 times 3 is going to be positive 9, and negative 3 times 4 is going to be negative 12. Now let's cross multiply the other way around, this way. You see this one? So that is 3 times 4 is going to give us 12. Negative 3 times negative 1 is going to give us positive 3, and 2 times 3 is going to give us positive 6, and we must put a minus sign in between these two. And now let's go ahead and simplify. So the first one is going to give us, when we simplify, negative 5 and then minus sign, and that is going to give us 21. So negative 5 and minus 21 is going to be negative 26. And here's our next step. The area of a triangle formula is this one over here. Area is equal to a half time the absolute value of whatever we got, this value. So thus the area turns out to be a half time the absolute value of negative 26. So a half time the absolute value of negative 26 become positive 26. So that means our area turns out to be 13. So thus the area of this triangle turns out to be 13 square units. And now let me show you the second method to find the area of this triangle. And here's the very first step. I have just copied down these three vertices right up here, as you can see. And now this is our strategy. We want to make one of these vertices 0, 0. Let's pick this B, this vertex B. How I can make it a 0? The opposite of this one, 3, is going to be negative 3, and the opposite of this negative 1 is going to be positive 1, isn't it? If we add these one, negative 3 and positive 3 is going to give us 0. Negative 1 and positive 1 is going to give us 0. Now let's go ahead and add whatever we put it, these number we are going to put it over here as well. So therefore I can write negative 3 plus 1, same numbers, negative 3 plus 1, same numbers. Let's go ahead and add them. So that is going to give us negative 6, and that is going to give us positive 4, and here is going to give us negative 1 and then a positive 5. Now let's go ahead and throw away this 0, 0 number. We're going to discard it. So we are just ended with these two numbers, negative 1, 5, and negative 6, 4. All right. Now we are going to multiply these outside. We are going to create a rainbow. So negative 1 times 4 is going to give us negative 4. And then we are going to put a minus sign. And then we are going to multiply these inside numbers. 5 times negative 6 is going to give us negative 30. Let's simplify. Negative 4 plus 30 is going to give us 26. And here's our area of a triangle formula. Area equals to a half time the absolute value of this value, whatever we got, 26. So thus our area is going to be a half time the absolute value of this 26. So a half time 26, that is going to give us area equal to 13. So thus the area of this triangle turns out to be 13 square units, and that's our answer. And now let me show you the third method to find the area of this triangle. We have these vertices A, B, and C. Let me call this vertex A as x1, y1, vertex B as x2, y2, and this vertex C as x3, y3. And here's our area of a triangle formula, a half time these determinants. As you can see, 3 of them, 2 by 2. And by the way, once again, these boxes are called determinants. So we got these 2 by 2 determinants, and I will also show you how to find the value of these determinants. And now in this next step, I have filled in the blanks. Wherever you see x1, y1, I just put down those values, as you can see. And now let me show you how to find the value of these each 2 by 2 determinants. Let's go ahead and cross multiply this thing. 2 times -1 is going to give us -2, and then always put a minus sign and then cross multiply the other way around, which is 12. So -2 and then -12, that means that's going to give us -14. So the value of this determinant turns out to be -14. Let me just write it down over here. Now let's go ahead and find the value of this next determinant. 3 times 3 is 9, and then we always put a minus sign. Let's cross multiply this way. -3 times -1 is +3. So 9 minus 3 is going to give us 6. So the value of this determinant turns out to be 6. And finally, for this next determinant, we just cross multiply. We got -12 minus 6, and it turns out to be -18. So the value of this determinant is -18. So our area of the triangle is going to be a half times all these three numbers. Let's write it down. First -14, and then +6, and then -18. And here I have simplified everything, so area turns out to be -13, but we know that the area must be positive all the time, so that means this area is going to become simply +13. So thus the area of this triangle turns out to be +13 square units, and that's our answer. And now let me show you two more formulas to find the area of this triangle. First one is this one, and the second one is this one. You may use any one of these one, and you're gonna get the right answer. And here x1, y1, x2, y2, and x3, y3 are our these ordered pairs of our these vertices. And a little bit later I will share with you how to evaluate, how to find the value of these 3 by 3 determinants. And here's a good news that I have already uploaded bunch of videos using these formulas, so please check them out in my Pre-Math YouTube channel, or simply wait for the links at the end screen, or also click on the links above. And here are more screenshots. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Bye.